Hello, innovative Czech family. Today we've got a hot topic to dive into. It's all about global shifts in manufacturing, the crisis in China, and the golden opportunity knocking at India's door. Let's find out more, shall we? Let's talk about China first. Known as the world's factory for about 4 decades, it's now facing a crisis. This title is under threat, largely due to factors such as the Wuhan virus and the ongoing US-China trade war. Businesses worldwide are re-evaluating their dependence on China, seeking new manufacturing bases to diversify their operations. So, who's poised to take advantage of this shift? That's right, it's India or Vietnam. It boasts a large labor pool, a burgeoning economy, and a long history of manufacturing. But, the big question is, can India really step up its game and snatch this golden opportunity? Please subscribe, like and comment. Brands like Levi's jeans, New Balance sneakers, or any Apple product are household names across the globe. Yet their country of origin, America, isn't where they are manufactured. Instead, these goods come to us courtesy of the assembly lines humming across the length and breadth of China, the global manufacturing titan. This narrative, however, has begun to change in recent years, with the repercussions of geopolitical tensions and the COVID-19 pandemic emanating from Wuhan, China. This exodus from China brings an opportunity for countries like India to step up. China, for nearly half a century, has held the mantle of being the world's factory. Roughly 30% of all global manufacturing operations take place in China, a staggering figure reflecting China's monumental industrial prowess. So how did China attain this position? In the 1940s, a boycott against Japanese and other foreign products led to the introduction of the "Made in China" concept. This self-reliant approach initially saw limited growth. However, a series of economic reforms initiated in the late 1970s saw China opening up its market to foreign investors. China's key appeal factors were an abundance of cheap labor, weak labor laws, low taxes, and robust infrastructure, coupled with the promise of a stable government that had been ruling for decades. The first indication of an impending shift came in 2018 when the United States, under President Donald Trump, initiated a trade war with China. This move triggered a wave of businesses to reevaluate their dependence on China as a manufacturing base. The COVID-19 outbreak further exacerbated the situation, disrupting global supply chains and prompting businesses to reconsider their over-reliance on a single country. As companies started moving away from China, no single country became the immediate successor. Vietnam, a nation recovering from the devastation of war, emerged as a popular choice due to its affordable labor, business-friendly policies, and infrastructural development plans. Other Southeast Asian nations, like Thailand and Malaysia, also positioned themselves favorably for receiving these global investments. India, with its vast labor pool, long history of manufacturing, and supportive government policies, seemed a strong contender for companies looking to relocate from China. Big players like Apple have already started shifting a significant portion of their iPhone production to India. Despite these promising indications, transforming India into a global manufacturing hub is easier said than done. Any industrial operation doesn't exist in isolation but is a complex interplay of suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, government agencies, and customers. While India has the necessary ingredients for this ecosystem, the daunting reality of bureaucratic red tape remains a significant hindrance. India's ranking on the Ease of Doing Business Index has been improving, but a myriad of compliances and bureaucratic obstacles still hinder companies from setting up operations smoothly. Moreover, given the setbacks faced due to the over-reliance on China, businesses are now more likely to diversify their operations across various nations, reducing dependency on any single country. The repercussions of the pandemic and ongoing geopolitical tensions have catalyzed the trend of companies leaving China. The challenges are manifold for China to retain its position as a global manufacturing leader. For India, this situation presents both an opportunity and a challenge. With significant effort to streamline bureaucracy and a continued commitment to facilitating business, India has the potential to capitalize on this shifting global manufacturing landscape. To fully capitalize on the opportunities that the current manufacturing landscape presents, India must carry out significant reforms. Firstly, it is imperative to ease the bureaucracy that currently plagues the country's business environment. By streamlining processes, cutting down red tape, and making the regulatory landscape more transparent, India can incentivize multinational companies to set up manufacturing bases within its borders. Equally crucial is the need to upgrade India's infrastructure. To cater to global manufacturing giants, the country must ensure it has the necessary facilities, from robust logistics and transport networks to stable power supply and state-of-the-art industrial parks. The government's Make in India initiative, aimed at promoting the country as a global manufacturing hub, is a step in the right direction. In addition to the bureaucracy and infrastructure, another essential aspect is labor. While India boasts a vast pool of labor, there is a dire need to focus on skill development. Skilled labor is as critical as cheap labor in the manufacturing sector. Technical skills, soft skills, and a better understanding of global work cultures are vital for the workforce to contribute effectively. To this end, the government must work in tandem with educational institutions and industry to design curriculum and training programs that cater to the industry's needs. This not only helps in creating jobs but also in fostering an environment conducive to high-end manufacturing. To truly become an attractive alternative to China, India needs to shift the perception of being just a low-cost manufacturing destination. Positioning itself as a hub for technology and innovation can attract investments in sectors beyond traditional manufacturing. By creating a nurturing environment for startups and encouraging research and development, India can attract businesses that are not just looking for a place to manufacture but also a place that adds value to their overall operations. Finally, the role of international diplomacy can't be underestimated. India's diplomatic relationships with other nations could prove vital in creating an environment of trust and attracting global businesses. So, while the road may be arduous, with strategic planning and execution, India could become the next big global manufacturing powerhouse. It's a compelling shift that could rewrite the economic narrative for India. That's all from us today at Innovative Check. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting insights. Until next time, keep innovating.